What's going on, guys? Dwayne here with How to Build Credit TV, and I am back again for another How to Build Credit TV live stream. It is Monday, 7 p.m. Central, so here we are. I hope you guys are all doing insanely well. I'm back to talk to you guys about credit cards, answer your questions about credit cards, and anything that you can ask that I may know the answer to. I hope you guys are doing insanely well. I hope you guys had a good weekend. My weekend was pretty good, and my week coming up is going to be pretty good as well. There will be a members only live stream tonight at 9 o'clock. So it'll be following this live stream, and that'll be for the members, the channel members, 9 p.m. Central. We're having our members only live stream. If you're new to this channel, my name is Dwayne. I talk about credit cards, and how to make money using credit cards. So be sure to subscribe to the channel and click on that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. All right. As a matter of fact, while you're clicking on things, click the thumbs up in this video. It helps the channel tremendously. I see that we have 4 people watching in the stream. So be sure to smash the thumbs up in this video. It helps a lot. Let's see. So tonight's live stream, I'm pretty much going to be, like I said, answering you guys' questions in regards to credit cards and whatnot. So it's really going to depend on what you guys are asking in regards to credit card. I will be making other videos, of course, talking more about different aspects of credit and credit score. Currently, I have, I think it's like 28 credit cards, which is not the most fun to juggle, but I just try to use each credit card at least once every 6 months. I don't really freak out too much like, oh my God, I'm not using these cards. You know, as long as I get to use the card once every 6 months, I think I'm doing okay, and that's good for me. So that's kind of where I am in regards to my particular situation with credit cards. I have a lot. I'm currently just waiting in the garden right now. The garden is where you do not apply for any more credit cards until you have no inquiries, until all of your inquiries fall off of your credit report. I think the last time I shared with you guys, I had anywhere from 8 to 11 inquiries on the different credit bureaus. So I'm just sitting still. I think the other day I was checking, and I think I have to wait until 2023. I think it's January 2023. And then I think I have one more that will fall off in April of 2023. But just to kind of show you guys, the people that have no clue on how to find that stuff, you can look at Credit Karma, which I like. This is one of the tools that I do like about Credit Karma. I'm logging into mine right now eventually. And one of the tools that I do like about Credit Karma is the fact that they show you your inquiries. And if you touch on it, it'll show you when the inquiries are supposed to fall off, or when that specific inquiry is supposed to fall off. I don't know if my app's going to ever open. My cell phone has been giving me the blues lately. It says 5G right now, but there's no bars, and I don't know why. And it's going snail slow. Be sure to smash the thumbs up in this video, guys. If you're watching, I really appreciate and need your support. So be sure to smash the thumbs up in this video. It helps tremendously. More importantly, if you have any questions, slap them in the comment section. Okay, so as of now, today, this is where I'm standing with my Credit Karma account, and that's what my credit scores are. TransUnion 764, Equifax 780. So if I want to show you guys the inquiries, which I think this is pretty cool, you just touch on one of the credit scores, right? So you touch on TransUnion or Equifax, and then you scroll down to hard inquiries. Okay, you're gonna see this will show up here, and you'll see your payment history, your credit card utilization, derogatory marks, your average age of credit, total accounts, and then hard inquiries at the very bottom. So you touch on the hard inquiries, and then of course it will have the inquiries listed. You can click on see all. Okay, so I'll just kind of share with you guys the inquiries that I currently have, and this is according to TransUnion, right? So as you guys can see there, I have inquiry from January 25th, 2021. Okay, that's from TJ Maxx. I was like, I don't know who that is. Alliant Credit Union, that's when I got the Tesla. Navy Federal in November, that's when I got denied for my auto loan with Navy Federal. Sam's back in September 2020. Equifax Management, July 26th. That was for, I think that was for my mortgage loan that I applied with Navy Federal. Then March 23rd is my flagship card, 2020. The 20th, the December 20th, 2019 was my More Rewards card. And then August 2019, I think I applied for maybe the Apple card. But if you touch on one of them, it'll show you when it's supposed to fall off. So if I touch on it here, you guys can see here, it says that there's an estimated, there we go, estimated date of removal, February 23rd. So that's the most recent inquiry that I have, and that's according to TransUnion. Now, of course, on Equifax, it's going to say something different as far as my most recent inquiry. So on Equifax, I have 6 inquiries. On TransUnion, I have 8. Okay, so I'll touch on Equifax, and my most recent was with Chase. I don't remember which card I applied for, but that was March 3rd, 2023. And so there you go. The date of removal is April 2023. If I wanted to wait until I have no inquiries at all, I could wait till April 2023, or January 2023, I'll only have 1 inquiry. So that's what the garden is when it comes to, you know, I'm staying in the garden. And the reason why you want to make sure that you don't have any inquiries is because it really helps. Like, it's a lot more powerful for you to have a high credit score. You have decent credit card utilization, which is like 10% or lower. You have an average age of credit, you know, of like 4 years or more. And then when you have no inquiries and you're applying for a credit card, it really puts you in a really, really good position to not only get approved, but you're going to get a higher credit limit because you don't have any inquiries. This is something that I encourage you guys to experience for yourself. If you can sit still for 2 years and let all the inquiries fall off. Of course, people claim that there are a lot of ways that you can have inquiries removed. That's not my forte. I never really spend time talking about that and or doing it myself. So I don't know. I guess if you want to spend money to do that, or there might be free ways to have inquiries taken off. Certainly you can do the research on that and see if you can, you know, get an inquiry or 2 removed for accounts that were not opened. So like, let's say you apply for a credit card and you were denied. Technically, you can have that inquiry removed off of your credit report. I'm going to jump into the comment section here. I see that we got a bunch of people coming in here. So let me say what's going on. We got Devin in the house. Devin is a channel member. It's a pleasure to see you, my brother. Devin says, hey, Dwayne, hope you had a nice weekend and road trip to Georgia. Speaking of Georgia and Devin, I did have a good weekend. I actually flew back in town to Houston. I have a lot of Delta points, so I was able to get a flight from Atlanta to Houston for a very, very reasonable amount of points, especially seeing that the flight was kind of last minute. And so I'm going to be flying back to Atlanta tomorrow morning because my Honda Accord, my moneymaker, my Uber driver, is in Atlanta. So yeah, I had a good weekend. Atlanta is very, very interesting. Very expensive. I say very expensive. I live in Houston, so I know now Houston is cheaper than Atlanta, and you get more for your money in Houston than you do in Atlanta. However, Houston is headed in that direction. I had a really, really good time. I saw some cool things there. Not because I did anything, because I really didn't. I drove a couple of places, and I drove through Sandy Springs, and I also drove up to Alpharetta, Georgia, which Sandy Springs and Alpharetta was really, really nice. But, you know, you got to have a really nice amount of money to be out there as well. But it was definitely cool to see something different. It's very, very green in Atlanta. The Texas heat is real. Texas is greenish, but we're like a standard definition green, and Atlanta is like ultra HD green, beautiful, lots of green. We're kind of a faded green because the sun is cooking down here in Texas. But yeah, man, I had a good weekend. Joe, what's going on, man? It's a pleasure to see you. Joe says, glad to see you here tonight. Yes, sir. I am back. I told you guys that I would definitely be here to do a live stream. And I was, I have to commit to that because, this channel and community, I love you guys. Miss Gatlin, how are you, ma'am? Thanks for stopping by. It's a pleasure to see you. SK is in the building. What's going on, girl? Thanks for stopping by the channel. I know that you had texted me the other day about us talking, and I really meant to call you back or text you back, but I thought we talked about our game plan and what we should be doing, and you were sending me stuff about possibly applying for different stuff. So we definitely need to connect. Diamond, thanks for stopping by the channel. It's a pleasure to see you. Diamond says, hello. Ulysses, what's going on, man? Ulysses is a channel member. So it's a pleasure to see you. Says, hello, Dwayne. How are you doing tonight? Welcome back. Yes, sir. I'm doing extremely well. Man, I'll tell you one of the things that I did not have a good experience. What I did not enjoy was Atlanta's airport. I had no effing clue. Now, I don't know if any of this has to do with COVID. I don't know if it's because I left on a Friday morning. It was bananas. You hear me? Like if I didn't get to the airport at 7, my flight was at 9:05 and boarding was like 8:30, 8:25 or something like that. I literally got to the gate and I had 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? It was bonkers. The traffic in Atlanta's airport was an absolute turnoff. I mean, it almost made me, that was the worst experience out of everything that I had experienced. Even the 12-hour drive. And by the way, guys, your boy did the drive in 12 hours. I left about 2:15 in the morning, and I got to Atlanta, where my niece was located. I got to her like 1:57, 2:03, one of those times. And that's her time. So when I left, it was really 3:15 Atlanta's time, and I got there. Your boy was driving. You know what I mean? I did some serious driving. Thank God. No tickets. Everything was safe. Now, on my way back, I'm going to probably leave maybe 4 o'clock in the morning, get some darkness into the daylight situation. Or maybe 3 o'clock to kind of avoid the traffic here in Texas. We'll see. I plan on coming back to Houston no later than Friday. So Friday would be the latest, maybe Thursday. We'll see what happens. But yeah, man, I definitely had a good time. Mikey T, what's going on, bro? Mikey T is a channel member. It's a pleasure to see you, my bro. Hey, you sent me an email. I don't know if you meant to send that email to Rod, but you sent me the email, and then you were like, what's up, Rod? But you sent it to me, so I'm not sure if you meant to reach out to Rod. But it's a pleasure to have you in the building. He says, hey, Dwayne, I'll be in Houston and San Antonio next week. Any tips? Yeah, I mean, are you going to be sightseeing? There's definitely a couple of things to do here in Houston as well as San Antonio. I'm not the go-to person for San Antonio. I've been to San Antonio a lot. Let's say 6, 8, 10 times, and I still haven't done like San Antonio things per se. So I'm not sure if I can give any tips on that, but Houston is pretty easy. Mr. Patel, who is a channel member, what's going on, my bro? Says, my brother, hope you're doing well. I'm just itching for another credit card. So far, I've opened 9 since February and hit the sign-up bonus on all of them. I need to sit still, though, but it's hard. These are facts. It's very, very hard. As a matter of fact, with sharing with you guys, I did apply for a Chase card, and I think it was one of the United cards from Chase, because that offer just seemed so good, and I already knew I was gonna get denied, but for whatever reason, I did it. As a matter of fact, that reminds me, I got mail from Chase about my business account, and I need to put money into my business account because they're changing the minimum requirement in order to waive the monthly fee. It used to be $1,500 and they're changing it to $2,000 in September. So I need to remind myself to put $500 in my Chase account so that I won't be paying any fees. You know what I'm saying? They try to get you on those fees. I'm glad that I got the letter in the mail though, for that account. I don't have my statements come in the mail because that's a waste of paper. So I'm glad that I got that letter. Hey Jesus, what's going on, my man? Thanks for stopping by. It's a pleasure to see you. We got a pimp in the house. Haven't seen you in a minute. Says Dwayne. How you've been? How have you been, my brother? It's been a long time. I hope all is well. Yes, sir. Everything is good. I didn't share this with you guys, but I was really excited about driving Uber in Atlanta, and so I got there on Tuesday, and then of course, I chilled. I went out to eat with my niece and her friend. We kicked it. We went to Chili's, and I was like, Chili's, but they were like, oh, they have good, the drinks are cheap there. And I was like, all right, let's go to Chili's. I don't drink, but okay. So we went to Chili's, and so they got a couple of drinks, which was cool. And then we picked up my niece's baby, I guess my grand niece, I don't know. That was cool. She's 9 months old, insanely cute. I took a bunch of pictures with her, kicked it with her. And so Wednesday, I was going to wake up at like 4 o'clock, hit the gym, and then get ready to do Uber at 5, or not 5, like 5:30, 6 o'clock. I did not do that, thank God. I did try to drive Uber at like 7:30 though. And I sat there for like 40 minutes. And then my first hit was an order to go to Chick-fil-A. And I'm like, wait, are they at Chick-fil-A or am I picking up Chick-fil-A? So it turned out that I was only able to do Uber deliveries. And deliveries is not like Uber Eats, right? It's deliveries. But I guess they squeezed the Uber Eat situation in there. So the order was to pick up Chick-fil-A and bring it to this hotel and literally bring it up to the room. And I knocked on the door and I gave this guy his Chick-fil-A breakfast. And I got $2.34. Now, the Chick-fil-A and the hotel was very close, less than 2 miles, right? But I had to get out of the car to get the Chick-fil-A order, get back in the car, drive to the hotel, get out of the car, go upstairs, give him his order, $2.34. And then eventually later on in the day, I guess when he wasn't busy, he gave me a $4 tip. That was the first and only delivery experience I've ever had with Uber. I, for some reason, couldn't do Uber rides because I wasn't registered, I guess, in Atlanta. I wasn't registered. I didn't, tell Uber. I think in the past you can communicate to them and get them to, approve you for driving Uber in a different state. Well, I didn't know that. And so I wasn't able to drive Uber, and I was super excited about it because like the Uber drivers in Atlanta for 40 hours make like $1,300, and the Uber drivers in Houston for 40 hours make $1,090. So I was like, oh, let's go. I'm going to make this money. My niece is at work. I'll be driving Uber. Super sad I wasn't able to drive Uber, so that absolutely sucked. Carlos, what's going on? Carlos says, how many credit cards to boost my credit? I have 2 and went from 555 to 623. Carlos, that is a wonderful question. It's not necessarily how many credit cards as it is that you need to familiarize yourself with the different categories that kind of influence your credit score. So depending on what's going on with your credit score, and I'm going to show you on Credit Karma, okay? So these 6 categories here that Credit Karma kind of provides you, you can click on each category and get more details. So you see payment history, then you see credit utilization. The closer that is to 0, the better. Derogatory marks, if you have derogatory marks, of course, that's going to affect your score. It is affecting your score in a negative way. Your average age of credit, you need to be around 9 years or so. You can't really speed that up. Total accounts, okay, and of course, hard inquiries. I encourage you to download Credit Karma. Don't necessarily trust the Credit Karma score, but download Credit Karma and check out those 6 different categories, because that's kind of how you'll see, what you need to tweak. Give me 1 second. I am really texting right now. So yeah, that's kind of what I would suggest. So it's a tricky question. If you have things that you need to clean up, like maybe derogatory marks or inquiries, that's affecting your credit score. If your credit utilization is 40%, that's going to make your score lower than if it was 4%. So you need to pay off the balances. Now, if you have issues on the payment history side, let's say your payment history is 96%. Now, let me show you guys. Normally, 96% is good. But regarding your payment history, 96% is not good. So I'll show you guys here on the Credit Karma app. So I'm logged in here. Let me wipe my phone so you guys can have a pretty clear picture here. So as you guys can see, my payment history is 100%, right? But if you look there, you see it says 97% is not good. Then 98% is a yellow, 99% is green, and then of course 100% is green. So what you have to do, if for some reason your payment history is not 100%, there's no quick fix to that. You just have to continue to make payments, and over years it'll get back to 100%. I hope that helped, Carlos. Rick, Rick, what's going on, bro? Thanks for stopping by. It's a pleasure to see you, my man. Rick says, hey, Dwayne. Yo. Jesus says, I heard Buffalo Bills moving to San Antonio. Really? Wow. I did not hear that, but then again, it makes sense. I don't watch the news like that. I just stay in my little bubble. Really, you guys, all I do is work and try to stack money and try to set up the future and try to set up like retirement. You know, in doing that, my kids are also going to benefit because, of course, when I kick the bucket, whenever that is, they're going to inherit my portfolios. Literally, that's what I do. Like, I have a really, really aggressive goal that I've never really shared on this channel or even just on any of the channels, but I have an aggressive goal of becoming or having $1 million in the next 10 years. Okay, so from 43 to 53. So that's kind of my goal. Literally, like, your boy just works and schemes of ways to invest money so I can make money. No, I didn't know that. That'd be interesting. It's funny because San Antonio, when the Spurs were very good and they were winning, championships. I think the Spurs have 5 championships, right? A lot of people don't even know that. I mean, the Spurs have more championships than the Rockets do, but a lot of people know the Houston Rockets more than the Spurs. So the Spurs didn't really get any love. I'm interested to see if the Buffalo Bills come to San Antonio. What's going to happen? That'll probably help, what I'm saying, because now they'll have like 2 big time teams and professional teams. So that'll be kind of cool to see San Antonio have that experience. Rick, I'm doing good, my man. I hope you are as well. Okay. SK says she had a virus in the phone. Okay. Sneaky25, what's going on? Says, I finally got approved for the Apple Card today after 3 tries. Man, that's awesome. I'm glad that you finally got approved, and thank you so much for sharing that here with the community. I appreciate you a lot. Belinda, thank you so much for that $1.49 super chat. Thank you so much, Belinda. It is a pleasure to have you back in the building. I know it's been a while, so thank you so much for stopping by and giving that $1.49 super chat. Thank you so much. All right, let me scroll back up here to where I was in the comment section. You guys, obviously you can see I'm taking my time making my way through the comment section. More importantly, if you guys have questions, this is the time and place to ask. This live stream is pretty informal. There's no leading topic per se that I have planned for this live stream, so I really want to make sure I take the time to give the necessary attention to each comment and answer any questions that I can. Sneaky25, my bad, man. As a matter of fact, I'm supposed to be hitting that horn for you, man. So here we go. Congratulations. Congratulations. That is freaking awesome. Devin says, my weekend was nice and busy. I was able to open a checking account with Charles Schwab this weekend. Awesome. Very, very good. Are you going to open a brokerage account with them as well? Rick says, I was wondering why my FICO 707, but my Credit Karma TransUnion is 645. Well, I'm assuming you're saying why is your FICO TransUnion 707 and why is your TransUnion with Credit Karma 645? Number one, there's different information, okay, being recorded. Credit Karma is not a FICO score. Credit Karma, I think, is a Vantage score. So there are a lot of different types of credit scores, and I really have no idea why it is that way. There's no benefit, okay, in doing that, but I guess people have to find ways to make money. It's like good old marketing. I mean, marketing is straight up lying, right? But, for whatever reason, people are able to market, right? Marketing is a tool just to get you kind of in the door. And so some of these different scoring mechanisms are set up to get people excited about their credit scores, to apply for credit cards and different loans and stuff like that. So in my experience, my FICO scores are always higher than my Credit Karma score, which is not necessarily common. A lot of people don't have that experience. Their Credit Karma score is normally higher than their FICO score. So the easy answer is there's different information on the different bureaus, right? So for example, your TransUnion FICO and Equifax and Experian FICO score is not going to be identical, because sometimes when you apply for something and it only pulls one of the credit bureaus, it's only going to impact that one. So if it pulls TransUnion, it's not necessarily going to impact Equifax and Experian. So of course, by that alone, your score is going to be different, right? And so different information is being recorded. So that's why your score is different. Albert, what's going on, bro? It's been a while. Says, what time your chats come on? I got the text now. This live stream is normally 7 p.m. Central Time, okay? The members only live stream tonight is going to be 9 p.m. Central Time. Sean, what's going on, bro? It's a pleasure to see you. Sean says, hey, Dwayne and Credit Family. Yes, sir. Andre, what's going on, man? He says, what's DDD? I guess that means what's up. We got Cakeology in the building. Cakeology has his own YouTube channel and is also a channel member. Be sure to go to Cakeology's channel and subscribe to his channel. He does videos as well about credit and also business credit. So you definitely want to make sure you go to Cakeology's channel and subscribe. I love it. Boy, it says real G's. Real G. It's my Bob voice. Real G's in the house. What's going on, Bob? It's a pleasure to have you in the building, man. Devin says, TJ Maxx is a discount store for clothing and home goods. I have the store only of that card, and they have a family of stores. Yeah, they do. TJ Maxx does have a family of stores. They have Marshalls and probably Home Goods. I don't know. They got a couple of different stores. The card that I have is it's a credit card, so it's not only I'm not only able to use it at TJ Maxx, I can use it at anywhere, right? So it's just a regular credit card with TJ Maxx on there. Mr. Patel says, Dwayne, did you apply for Chase something? Yeah, I mentioned that I did apply for that United card. It was one of their United credit cards, because I apparently fly United quite a bit. So I already knew what time it was, but I still went ahead and did it. Excuse me. Tara, what is going on, ma'am? Thank you so much for stopping by. Tara is a channel member. She says, evening, family, and happy Monday. Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much for stopping by, Tara. It is a pleasure to have you in the building. We got Drama in the building. Says, what it do? Dwayne just got approved for the Discover It card, 9,000 credit limit. There we go, my man. Congratulations to you, and thanks for stopping by. I don't remember seeing the channel name, maybe one other time, but I don't remember seeing it. So congratulations, man. That's freaking awesome. And I got something for you, my brother. Congratulations. That's freaking cool. Anthony, what's going on, bro? It's a pleasure to have you in the building. Says Hot Springs back in that thing. Yes, sir. I appreciate you, man. Anthony is also a channel member. Thank you so much for stopping by. We got another channel member in Cinema Madness. Says Dwayne is back again. Yes, sir. Dwayne is trying to do his thing. It's a pleasure to have you in the building yet again. We got Ivan in the house. Ivan says, which credit cards do you recommend staying away from? I recommend staying away from credit cards that has an annual fee, just because, well, especially the beginner type credit cards like Credit One. Credit One is a trash credit card. Credit cards that have an annual fee that does not give generous credit limits, or that is not a credit card that allows you to earn points, like the American Express Gold Card or the Chase Sapphire or Sapphire Reserve or the American Express Platinum cards. Those cards do have annual fees, right? But if it has an annual fee and the annual fee doesn't have any major perks to offset or balance that annual fee, I would say stay away from those cards. Credit One is the main one that kind of comes to my mind. Stay away from cards that has an annual fee, and let's say it may be a secured card that is not promoted, or even a regular secured card that may not have an annual fee, but the secured card doesn't graduate to an unsecured card. Okay, there's really no need to kind of have those cards, because if they're not going to graduate to a regular card, like, what's the point? You know, you want it to go from secured to unsecured, and you know, you want to, in an ideal situation, have your credit limit go up as well. All right, Ivan, that's a great question, and thank you so much for stopping by. Definitely don't remember seeing your name in the chat before, so I appreciate you, my man. We got Jamar in the house, says, hey, Dwayne, looking cool like the other side of the pillow, fresh back from the ATL. Did you have chicken and waffle? I did not. As a matter of fact, I didn't really eat anything extravagant in Atlanta. Really sad. I didn't try anything new. I know that they have a couple of restaurants out there. There's a lot of restaurants. I know that there's this one restaurant called Canoe. There's another one called Two Urban Licks, I think. And then, of course, there's Milk and Honey. I didn't do any of that because I alluded to this earlier in the video. Atlanta is not cheap. You know what I mean? Like, for me, it's easy to kind of gauge what's what by the gas prices. Like, I left Houston and I paid $2.47 for gas. Now, that is cheap for Houston as well. Like right now, $2.65, $2.67, right? The people that live in the rich area, they're paying like $3.25, right? Because they don't care. They're not going to drive anywhere for gas. I'm going to stop at the closest station, right? So they'll pay $3.25, $3.45 because they don't care, right? But gas in Houston, like $2.70 max. Gas in Atlanta, cheapest I've seen, $2.99, $3.05. So I'm pretty sure these restaurants aren't going to be cheap. You know, they're going to have at least $3 bills on Google when you Google them. You know, they'll have $3 signs, which means, you know, they're not cheap. But yeah, I didn't really go down there to spend a lot of money anyway, you know, because like I also alluded to earlier in the video, I really am just working and stacking my money, working and investing for the future and my future retirement, and you know, eventually, you know, be able to, you know, help my kids as well, and enlighten them as well to what they need to do to put themselves in a good position. So that's really kind of what I spend the majority of my time doing. And it really kills me that I wasn't able to drive Uber, right? So I didn't even drive Uber last Monday when I was in Houston. So I haven't driven Uber in a while. So then this week, right, today's Monday, I'm not driving Uber because I'm not using my Tesla, right? And then I'm not going to drive Uber until I come back. So if I come back to Houston on Thursday, I'll drive Uber on Friday. So yeah, I mean, you know, I'm missing some serious bread. I mean, that's at least $2,000. If I made $1,000 a week, that's at least $2,000, you know? So yeah. Slick Weld 5454. I can't read. First time catching your live stream here in St. Louis. You always have great advice. Gerald, thank you, Gerald. I appreciate you for stopping by. Thank you for taking the time to drop a positive comment in the live stream. That means a lot, and it's a pleasure to have you in the building. Jamar says he can go down to the Riverwalk. Okay, for San Antonio, when my man was saying he'll be in Houston and San Antonio. Yeah, the Riverwalk in San Antonio is an absolute given. They have a couple of decent shopping centers. Of course, there's SeaWorld, which a lot of people don't know anything about, but SeaWorld's pretty dope. They actually have some roller coasters at SeaWorld in San Antonio, and the roller coasters are pretty all right. Like, I mean, if you want that particular type of excitement, you know what I'm saying, they have, I don't know, maybe like 4 or 5 roller coasters there, and they're not too bad. Red says, do you recommend financing through Tesla or credit union? If you have a good relationship with your credit union and you think you're going to get approved, you initially want to go with the one that's going to give you the lowest percentage, right? Um, Navy Federal, I'm like Wells Fargo. I'm calling all kinds of bank in my head except Navy Federal. Navy Federal was offering 2.29%. And so, of course, me being myself, I'm like, yo, I'm going to get qualified for that lowest rate, 2.29. And Tesla, they provided financing through Alliant Credit Union. I'm not sure if that's across the United States or if that's just Texas, right? So I went through Alliant Credit Union and my rate is 2.49, which I'm really, really pleased with because I have student loans and my student loans is 3.5. And my student loans, I think I owe like $56,000 and I owe less than that for the Tesla. So I'm looking at my student loans sideways like, yo, that 3.5, even though it sounded good back in the day when I didn't make anybody's money, I'm looking at that 3.5 like, should I be paying this off a little more aggressively? So I know you don't want to get your credit pulled multiple times, right? So I would suggest using the credit union if you feel 100% about getting approved. If you don't, then I would just get financing through Tesla. I think it may be easier to go that route. Trey, what's going on, my man? It's a pleasure to see you, Trey. It's man, we got 3 weeks in a row. Man, I see you, my bro. We got Better Days says, hello, everyone. What's going on, Better Days? Thank you so much for stopping by. It's a pleasure to have you in the building. Definitely don't remember seeing your name. Andre says, you can speed up the age on your credit report super easy with trade lines. I mean, yes and no. Yes and no, right? I personally don't have the experience of doing that where I've gotten a trade line and that trade line was really old, right? Because trade lines are a little bit tricky, right? And I don't know with the new FICO scoring model, I don't know that that's going to work as easily as it did in the past. But more importantly, if you get a trade line that has like 10 years, you're going to pay an arm and a leg for those trade lines. So I guess if the trade line stays on there after you've paid for it, it may be worth it. But I don't know. I really don't know. Believe it or not, it's not going to do that much as far as what people think. Let's say I had an average age of 2 years and I got a trade line that was 10 years old, right? Like technically you're thinking, oh, maybe it's going to move me from 2 years to 6 years. And it may, but we don't know. It's not a specific science. So I don't know. I mean, take that with a grain of salt. Let's see. Jamar says, how accurate is Credit Karma scores to FICO scores? They're not. They're different. I mean, I don't know about being accurate, right? Because they're just different. It's a different scoring model as well. Even the different FICO scores are different, right? So like FICO 9 versus FICO 10 versus FICO 8. I mean, like they're different. Felicia, what is going on, girl? Thank you so much for stopping by. She says, hello, Dwayne. Welcome back. Yes, ma'am. Welcome back to you as well. It is a pleasure to have you in the building. Let's see here. Scrolling down, we got Maximilian in the house. Maximilian says, I was going to use my Amex points for a trip to Puerto Rico until I saw the price of the hotels. Highway robbery. Man, what's the price of the hotels? That's wild. Man, I'm sorry to hear that. I know it'll be really, really cool to use some points. I know that for me, using my points to fly back to Houston, it was easier for me to use those points because, Delta, that's one of their hubs, and it was just insanely easy because the points, it wasn't a lot. So I was like, all right, sweet. Gabriel, what's going on, my man? Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you very much. Gabriel says, hey. We got ME in the building, who's a channel member, says, hey, Dwayne, name change again. But listen, I'm in the Bahamas. I'm enjoying myself. Nice to catch up with you. I'm glad I caught your live. Hey, everyone. How are you guys doing? And how are you, Dwayne? I'm doing well, but I see you're the one that's doing extremely well. I was wondering why I saw the Bahamas flag in the live stream. Man, it's a pleasure to have you in the building. Maria E. is a channel member. ME is a channel member. That's funny. It's a pleasure to have you, man. Enjoy your time out there. You know what I'm saying? Darius says, the Spurs got love for me. I'm from Detroit. Me love the Spurs. Boy said me love the Spurs. Yo, that's funny. The fact that you said it that way in my head, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I'm hearing it, like it's Jamaican. Like you're talking patois, right? Me love the Spurs. That's funny. Yeah, I mean, Tim Duncan is definitely underrated as far as I'm concerned. He doesn't get enough attention or credit, but, you know, such is life. Eric G, what's going on? Says, I started following your channel a year ago for credit building. My credit and finances were terrible, but 1 year later, I have a diverse portfolio and got approved for the American Express Platinum. Thanks to you. Hey, man, listen, I appreciate you, Eric, for sharing that on the channel. That's awesome, man. More importantly, you did the work. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people that get information and we just, you know, we're stuck in paralysis analysis with the information or about making choices, and you did the work. So congratulations to you for doing the work. That is incredible. And once again, thanks for sharing that in such a public setting. Belinda says, you're welcome. Belinda is a channel member, by the way. She says, it's been a while, so I'm exciting. I was trying to get reminders of the member stream, so I liked it already and set up my stuff already. Okay, sweet. Belinda says, Dwayne, should I close my Credit One account? I just opened it and I don't like the APR. Should I leave it for 6 months or to a year after? I would say, I think the way that the annual fees set up on the Credit One account is that they charge you monthly, right? So I think they charge you like $8 and change or $9 and change every single month. So I don't know. I mean, if you already have other credit accounts open, credit card accounts open, there is no real benefit in keeping this account for a year and then closing it, because you're going to be losing it anyway. You're going to be losing that account in the history, right? So I think that's kind of up to you. Jamar says, Experian has my TransUnion score at 730, but Credit Karma TransUnion is 716. Yeah, I mean, like I said, a couple of people do experience the differences in regards to their FICO score being higher than Credit Karma. I'm one of them. Clearly, you are as well. I wouldn't worry about what Credit Karma is saying. The only thing I would worry about in regards to Credit Karma are those 6 categories, and if there's a way you can tweak those categories. So the first one's payment history, credit card utilization, which that needs to be 10% or lower. Then you have derogatory marks. If people have derogatory marks on their stuff, you need to get the derogatory marks off of your account. You can see if you can get the credit bureaus to, or the company to agree, the collection agency to agree to delete it if you pay it, and they need to submit to you in writing that they're going to delete it if you pay that particular debt. Or you can just wait for it to fall off of your credit report. So once again, payment history, credit utilization, derogatory marks, average age of credit, credit inquiries, and there's one more that I can't remember off the top of my head. But that's what Credit Karma is good for. The fact that you're able to see those things and kind of how you can tweak each one to kind of benefit you. Okay, I'm looking it up right now because I want to make sure I say all 6. Payment history, credit utilization, derogatory marks, average age of credit, total accounts, okay, and then hard inquiries. Okay, so Credit Karma is kind of good for that. And that's really kind of it. It's kind of good to kind of give you a little snapshot of your, credit accounts. And of course, I think the snapshots, is it daily now? I know it used to be every 7 days. I'm not sure if it's daily or not, but that's what Credit Karma is good for. Maurice, what's going on, my man? Maurice is a channel member, says, hey, Dwayne and Credit Family, blessings to all. Yes, my man. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you. Andre says, D, email you regarding that situation as you said to do early August. All right, cool, man. Thanks for keeping your word, my bro. We got ME in the building showing this Bahamas flag. I hope you're having a good time out there. I've never been to the Bahamas, but I know that the water out there is beautiful. Devin says, in order to get the checking account, you have to open a brokerage account at the same time. Okay, Devin, I did not know that in regards to Charles Schwab. I guess that checking account is like a cash management account. I know that Fidelity has the same type of setup. So cool. I didn't know that. Thank you for schooling me, bro. Jamar says, my experience score is 686, Equifax 688, TransUnion 736. On my Experian app, why are scores so different? So yeah, I mentioned the fact that the scores are going to be different because different information is being reported, right? And then as far as Experian Boost is concerned, I don't even have any idea how that works. I think I did download the Experian app, but I haven't logged in since I downloaded it. So I'm not exactly sure why the scores would be that much different. Points Blank Travel, who has his own YouTube channel, be sure to go to his channel and subscribe. He says, what's good, my brother? What's up, Credit Family? Blessings to everyone in the stream. Yes, sir. We got Jose in the building. What's going on, Jose? It's a pleasure to see you, man. Thanks for stopping by. My brother Jose is also a channel member. Let's see. Points Blank says, D, although I've been in the garden for a while, I got approved for a new car today. 15,000 credit limit. Shooting a video on it tomorrow or Wednesday. Let's go, man. Congratulations to you, sir. That is incredible. Man, I got the horn for you, my man. By the way, Rod, man, I love in your live stream your super chat sound effect. That's so freaking neat, man. I was like, I meant to say something to you about it. Super chat. That's so cool. I was like, nice. And it's a good thing you have that particular sound effect because you've been killing it on the super chat, man. That is awesome, bro. Let's see. Jamar is saying gas is almost $4 here in Seattle. I was talking to one of my subscribers from California, and I think he was saying he's paying like over $4 right now in California. I don't remember. Literally, I talked to him today too, so that's funny. I feel like he said it was over $4, but I don't remember. Mikey T says New York's gas is like $3.25. Too many flaws. New York is a trip. I mean, I couldn't do it, but hey, I'm spoiled here in Houston, so you know what can I say? Andre says gas is $4.15 in Chicago right now. I filled up this morning. God bless America. $4.15 a gallon. Jeez Louise. Now listen, guys. I really enjoyed Sandy Springs, Georgia, and Alpharetta, Georgia. Really enjoyed it. Scenically beautiful. If the price was similar to Houston, I might consider moving. But man, I can't do it. I can't do it knowing that there's other places that's cheaper. And once again, like I said, I'm just lucky that I'm here in Houston. Jose says $4.49 in Central Cali. God bless. Golly. Cinemadness says I need to watch the playback this time, Dwayne. Yeah, no worries, bro. I appreciate you stopping by though. Never Stop 30. What's going on? Haven't seen you in a minute. She says hello, Credit Family. Better Day says what credit score I need to get in order to get an American Express card. I would say a 680 minimum FICO credit score, more specifically with Experian. American Express tends to pull from Experian. So I would say your Experian score needs to be a minimum. Your FICO score needs to be a minimum of 680. I would say also the less hard inquiries, the better. So if you are waiting to get your score up to 680 or waiting for some of these hard inquiries to fall off, the better. If you have 3 or less hard inquiries, that's cool. Another thing that you can do, you can go to the American Express website and fill out their pre-qualification to see if you're pre-qualified for any of their credit cards. If you are not, you can consider becoming an authorized user on someone's credit card that has American Express and kind of establish a relationship with them that way, and maybe doing that for like 6, 8, 10, 12 months, and then circling back around. Hopefully you'll have less inquiries and hopefully you'll be pre-qualified for one of their credit cards on the American Express website. ME says, I have the Amex Gold to travel with, but found out I would have earned more points if I made my reservation through American Express or directly with the airline. Moving forward will do. Um, Well, definitely, if you bought the ticket with your American Express Gold card, you should be good to go. Um, if you bought the ticket, even if you bought the ticket with the airline, as long as you use your American Express card, you should be good. You should get, the max points that you can get for that particular card, which I think is 3 times points on the American Express Gold. On the Platinum, it's 5 times point for the airline purchase. So if you purchase an airline ticket with United or directly through Amex Travel, normally the tickets with Amex, especially through Amex Travel, can be a little more pricey than with the airlines directly. So if you purchase with the airlines directly and you have a Platinum card or your American Express Gold card, you should get the 3 times points on your Amex Gold, and you should get the 5 times points on your Platinum. I almost forgot. I'm a little excited. I'm gonna get to go into the American Express lounge tomorrow because I'm flying up to Atlanta. So my flight is like 9 something. I'm gonna go and kick it in the lounge. I'll probably leave for the airport like 5:45. I was thinking 5:30 because I have to take an Uber because I can't drive my Tesla to the airport and leave it, right? I gotta go to Atlanta to get my car and drive back. So yeah, I'm gonna be kicking it in the Amex lounge tomorrow. Tomorrow is what, Tuesday? Hopefully shouldn't be too busy, and it's early in the morning, so I'm looking forward to that breakfast. Maybe I won't eat anything today because I've been eating like a madman these last 3 weeks or so. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that breakfast. Let's see here. Azuri, what is going on? Thank you so much for stopping by. She's a channel member. It's a pleasure to have you in the building. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you very much. She says, hey, Dwayne. Hey. Scrolling down here. Francisco says, how many card can you have with Amex? I have the everyday cash, gold card, cash magnet, and Amazon business. Technically, you are allowed to have 5 credit cards with American Express and 7 charge cards. 5 credit cards and 7 charge cards. And this does apply to business or personal. Okay, so whether it's business or personal, you are allowed to have 5 credit cards and 7 charge cards. Okay. Let's see here. ME says, Dwayne, I wish I had known that you were coming to Atlanta. I could give you some pointers. My second hometown, Oh man, that would have been cool. It's funny though, because like I said, I'm really a homebody. I really am, and I really kind of chose the wrong time to go up there, to be honest with you, because my niece has to work, and she was telling me, hey, this is a better time, and I was like, man, listen, I gotta come when I gotta come right now, and part of the reason too is I think she had family coming in town as well, so there was some conflict there, but I was like, it doesn't matter, I'm coming up, don't even worry about it. It took me 4 years to make that trip because she has lived in Atlanta for 4 years, and I should have been there. That's for sure. Should have been there. Tara, thank you so much for that $3.99 super chat. I appreciate you very much. Thank you. Let's see here. Jamar says, okay, he's talking to PBT. Christopher, what's going on, bro? It's a pleasure to have you in the building. Always dropping that positivity. Says, great advice, Dwayne. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you, my man. Maximilian says, Puerto Rico hotels range from $399 to $600 per night. 4 and 5 stars, but in reality, they're low 3-star hotels. Yo, that is tough. What's the Airbnb situation looking like? That's wild, bro. That is crazy, man. Guys, be sure to smash the thumbs up in this video. Thank you. Whoever just smashed the thumbs up, smash the thumbs up in this video. Belinda says, thank you for the advice. I will let you know what I do in your email a couple of weeks. Thanks. No problem, Belinda. Thank you so much. Devin says, I saw on Facebook that there's a debit card that helps you build credit. There's no hard pull. It's called Extra Debit Card. Yes, I did see that as well. Someone actually brought that to my attention, one of my subscribers and homeboys in real life. and I almost did a video on it, but there was some fine print information that I didn't like, and I was like, you know what, I'm not even going to talk about it. I don't remember off the top of my head right now, but there was something about it that I didn't like, and I was like, it's not worth me sharing with you guys because of that one thing. But I guess it's beneficial to somebody, you know, if they need to build credit. Ulysses says, American Express is my next card. Yeah, it is, man. There you go, bro. Shabria, what is going on? It has been a long time. Shabria is a channel member. She says, hello, everyone. I'm back again. I like that. That's funny. Shabria, it's a pleasure to have you in the building. Thank you so much. Points Blank Travel says, thanks, bro. Yeah, I've been really blessed with the super chats. Very grateful. Yeah, I made that sound effect a month or two ago. It wasn't getting much play, though. Now, I definitely realized that sound a while back, several weeks ago. But you made that sound effect yourself, dude. That's awesome, man. I was like, yo, that is freaking nice. Super chat. That's so dope, man. Shabria says, I'm looking into Chase or American Express. Yes, ma'am. I would go with Chase first just because, you know, the 524 rule. You know, I think it's never a bad idea to get started with Chase first. American Express will always be there. Points Blank says, oh, yeah, your boy got the horn and the horn face. I'm good now, D. Man, chill out, bro. Chill out. Family is _key. Question, September 1st, I'll be 4 or 5 guessing that I can apply for Chase. 790 TransUnion. Should I check offers? Should I go after business first? I have 2 business so far, Bank of America and Amex. Any advice on Chase? Very, very good question. I think you should check offers first, clearly, to see what cards Chase might offer you. If you had a business checking account with Chase, then I would say go business. So that's, I don't know, that's a tricky one for me. Depending on how long you have to wait to be 324, you may want to consider doing that as well, and maybe in that time period getting a business checking account with Chase, because I feel like that's only going to help you. Chase has awesome sign-up offers on their business credit cards. And they, of course, have a sign-up offer for their business checking account as well. So you definitely want to do some research there. I don't know. If you're patient, that's my suggestion. But if for some reason you want to get the Freedom Flex, because that is a great card, the best card of 2021 as far as I'm concerned, then, you know, I would say you can take the chance and do that. Ulysses, thank you so much for that $2.99 super chat. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you, my brother. Okay, Andre said he emailed me. All right, bro, I got you. I will see that email at some point tonight. Adame says, hey, Dwayne, do you know of Experian dropping credit score claiming an account was closed? They say I closed a credit card I used yesterday for gas. What's going on? Yo, that is wild. Ironically, I did get a notification on Credit Karma that said one of my accounts was closed. I'm not sure. That's kind of wild, especially since the card is not closed. I don't know if you definitely can contact them and talk to them. That's one of the things that I did do back in like 2017 was calling the credit bureaus, and I was even asking like, hey, when is this going to fall off my credit report? And they would tell you. So I'm not sure if calling them and kind of seeing how and why they would have made that error, you know, and kind of see where you can go from there. You know, I feel like it's going to fix itself because you're using the card, you know what I'm saying? And it should be reported. So I don't know. I would say give them a call. That's a tough one. That is definitely a tough one. Guys, if you have any questions, please slap them in the comment section, all right? That's the best thing to do so that I can answer your question. If you are a channel member, we are having a members-only live stream at 9 p.m. Central. Maybe I'll go eat some eggs in between this live stream and that live stream. I haven't eaten anything today. My plan was to wait until tomorrow morning when I'm in the Amex Lounge, the Centurion Lounge here in Houston. because I will be eating some breakfast. I was gonna wake up early and exercise tomorrow morning, and then have breakfast in the lounge, and then exercise again in Atlanta. Because, like I said, I've been wilding on the food, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm feeling kind of hungry right now. I have not eaten today. Red says Navy Federal sent me an invitation to apply for their cash rewards card, but I don't want that card. Should I still apply for it? Very, very good question. Listen, I'm always going to be on the conservative side, okay? Even though they sent you that invitation, it's possible for you to not be approved. And I'm always going to be like, yo, just get the secured card, You could, I don't know, I was going to say you could apply for that card and then do a product change, right? Or you can just straight up apply for the card that you want. What card is it that you're interested in regards to Navy Federal? Let me know in the comment section. Please, sir. Mikey T says, been watching Olympic wrestling every day. Surprisingly, it's sponsored by Navy Federal. Cool. I did not know that. That is pretty cool. And that's definitely a surprise as well. The Olympics is a trip, man, because, they have, I'm going to say random events, but, they're not really random. But, it's amazing some of the sports that are in the Olympics that people compete for. So I hear you on that. That is pretty cool that Navy Federal the wrestling is sponsored by Navy Fed. Shabria, thank you so much. Shabria, let's go. Coming back into the live streams, showing some love. I had to kill that bug. Hopefully I got him. Thank you, Shabria, for that $9.99 super chat. She says, just showing love, passing blessings and positive vibes. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, especially the positive vibes. That goes a very, 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 very long way. All right. Once again, if you guys have questions, slap them in the comment section. I'd love the opportunity to answer your question. Let's see here. Maximilian says, I don't think the Amex Lounge is open in Atlanta yet. They announced it's coming, but I'm pretty sure it's not here yet. I was looking at lounges in Atlanta, right? And so I have the priority pass, right? So, of course, I have access to, they have several lounges in Atlanta, right? There's like a Concourse A, B, C, D, E, F. I don't know what it goes up to, but there's like a little lounge or like a little something that I'm supposed to have access to. Like I said, I really wasn't prepared for the traffic in Atlanta's airport. There are so many people there. I don't think the little lounge that they do have, or that the little lounge that I was going to have access to, I'm pretty sure it would have been full. So that's kind of funny. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know about Atlanta and their lounge. Melissa, what's going on? Thanks for stopping by. Says, hey, Dwayne and Credit Family. It is a pleasure to see you, ma'am. Appreciate you very much. Shabria says, I have a question. I was following in your footsteps on the credit card selection, so I have the Discover It, Navy Fed Cash Rewards, and more rewards. What should be my next card? Great question. And a very tricky one. In regards to Navy Federal, your next card should be the flagship card. I don't remember when that sign-up offer expires, but they have a really good offer right now. 40,000 points, bonus points, and Amazon Prime when you use your flagship card and pay for your Prime membership for the entire year. So if you are at least 4 months since your last Navy Fed application, I think that would be a decent one to consider, just because they have that sign-up offer. Let me see. I want to check the Navy Fed website real quick here, because I want to know when that offer expires. That's a really, really good offer. The 40,000 points for the flagship card and the Amazon Prime. I mean, you can't beat that. That is like insanely incredible. All right, so I'm trying to pull it up here on my screen as I'm talking to you guys, so I can double check. I got so much on my screen. I probably have like 80 tabs open on the computer, like straight up. I'm not even exaggerating. I definitely have like 80 tabs open here. Okay, so let me click on card details here. Let's share my screen real quickly. It's going to eventually open. Right. So they still have the offer, right? The 40,000 points and a year free on Amazon. Now, of course, this does have a $49 annual fee. Let's see. View offer details. I don't remember when this offer expires. For some reason, I'm thinking August, right? Yep, right here, August 31st, 2021. So the end of this month. So if you have time, not time, but if you have, your last application was 4 or more months ago with Navy Federal, I would say grab this joint because that's an incredible sign-up offer. And you do have to spend $3,000 in 90 days. So, if you're not in a position to get that, then this may be out of the situation. So yeah, that's kind of my suggestion. If you have not already completed your first year of membership with Discover It, I would say just finish up that first year of membership with your Discover It card because they are going to match the cash back for your first year of membership. I would really focus a lot on that, if you are still within your first year of membership. ME says, how do you qualify for the Amex Lounge? So, of course, there is a Centurion Lounge, which you have access with from your American Express Platinum card, which the annual fee is a god-awful $695. I think that's effective now. And I think I want to say you have access with the Delta Reserve Sky Miles card from American Express. So now I gotta research real quick to make sure I'm saying the right information because I don't know. So you do have access to lounges with the American Express Platinum card. So of course the Centurion lounges, and then of course there are some VIP lounges that American Express has in different countries, and you will have the ability to have access to those lounges. Now with that American Express Platinum card, you will also have the ability to sign up for Priority Pass. Is it Priority Pass? I feel like Select belongs in there somewhere, but you will have the ability to sign up for your Priority Pass, right? And so you'll have that, which will give you access to more lounges that has nothing to do with American Express, okay? So yes, right now the Platinum card, it's $695 annual fee, which is ridiculous. Let me check on the Delta Sky Miles Reserve card to see if you can still have access to the Centurion lounges or if that is a thing of the past. So I don't remember here. It says you have access to the Delta Sky Club. I'm trying to see if you still have access to the Centurion Lounge. I wish I remember that off the top of my head. I see TSA pre-check. I'm looking at the website real quickly here. I'll show you guys my screen. So of course it says you have access to the Delta Sky Lounge or Delta Sky Club access. VIP status. Once again, I'm not sure. I don't remember, but the annual fee on this one is $550, which it's not too bad. I don't have this card. I'm sure I'll have it one day, especially when they have a really, really good offer. This is not a good offer. 50,000 bonus miles is not a good offer. So yeah. All right, let me see here. Let me get back to my screen. Okie dokie smoky. The YouTube experiment, what's going on, man? Says back again. Yes, sir. The YouTube experiment says, I tried to pre-qualify on a second Amex and they said if I try to get the card, they won't give me the intro offer. Ever seen that? Yes, sir. Of course, I've seen it myself. They mean exactly that. If you try, you will not get the sign-up offer. And what you should do is just wait maybe 6 months and try again, or maybe 4 months and try again. But they will tell you when you apply that you are not going to be able to get the sign-up offer or not. So you can choose to still go forward with the application, or you can wait. I mean, you should clearly wait because you want the sign-up offer, right? So yeah, I experienced that myself, and I waited a couple of months and then I tried it again, and I was able to get through. Let's see here. Red says, I'm interested in the more rewards. Okay, cool. I think that's a great card. I like that card a lot. As a matter of fact, I'm using it now to buy gas because I get 3 times points on gas right now with that particular card. Mikey T says, how so you get into the Amex Lounge? So once again, the Amex Lounge, there's a couple of ways to access, right? So you get the Platinum card, which will give you access to the Centurion lounges, as well as some Amex Lounge that may be available in other countries. Like I know that there are other countries that have Amex Lounges where you can have access to that. You will have access to Priority Pass as well. Man, am I right about that? Let me know, you guys, if I'm wrong about the Priority Pass with the American Express Platinum card. Let me know about that. But I know when I signed up for mine, I was able to get Priority Pass through my American Express Platinum card. I think that's something that's still a deal with the Platinum card, and that card gives you access to other lounges other than other than lounges that are tied with American Express. So yeah. Sheesh. Now I'm like, I don't know if you have access to Priority Pass anymore with the Platinum card. That would really absolutely suck. Hey, let me know in the comment section, you guys. Rod, Devin, I'm sure y'all know if you're gonna have access with the American Express Platinum card. Do you still get to sign up for Priority Pass with that Platinum card? I haven't looked at the Platinum card and the benefits in a while, and partially too because that $700 annual fee, $695. That's $700 annual fee. You know what I mean? That's a real turnoff for me. Hopefully, by the time it's time for me to pay that annual fee, because I think for current members, the annual fee is going to be January 2021 or 2022. So my membership is actually going to be like this year, November-ish, October, November. I think I'm still going to pay the $500 or the $550. And then I think next year, 2022, when I pay my annual fee in October or November, is going to be the first time I pay $695. And I'm absolutely turned off about the $695. So there's that. Maximilian says Atlanta is the headquarters for Delta Airlines. 90% of the lounges are Delta. Yeah. And of course I do have access because I have Priority Pass. So I will have access to that lounge. And of course I have the Delta Gold and Platinum, but I don't think I have access with those cards. I think I have to pay, right? Pretty sure I got to pay. But I think with Priority Pass, it might be free. I don't know. I wasn't able to do it because, of course, the airport was stupid busy. Like, they had me before I got to security, right? So I'd already checked in on the app. I came and I checked my little bag, right? They took my bag, and then I was supposed to go through security, right? TSA, whatever, right? Man, listen, there was a line for security, and literally, I'm not exaggerating, okay? The line went like this, and then eventually starting to go through security. Then I went through this. Then I came down. Then I went through this again. This. Then eventually, I was able to go through security and take the laptop out the bag. And it was ridiculous. Like straight up, spent 50 minutes in a line to get to security to go through security. It was busy to say the least. What's going on? Young Mizzle says Navy Federal the best, hands down. Yes, sir. I agree, my bro. King Nip, what's going on? Says Dwayne, what's good? How are you? I'm doing good. He says, how was Atlanta? Atlanta was very, very dope. It's interesting because the things that I've heard about Atlanta, and to actually go and see some of these things myself, some of them were very, very cool. For the most part, I had a really, really positive experience with Atlanta. I think it's cool because, like, scenically, I'm like, yo, this is dope, because it really was. It really is. I mean, Houston is so insanely flat, and there is no contrast. It's insanely flat. There's a lot of turning. There's a lot of in and outs and windy roads in Atlanta, which is quite funny because I'm not really used to that in Houston. We don't have as many, but yeah, Atlanta was dope. I mean, I liked it. Maybe when I go back, we'll see. Maybe I'll go out and eat at one of these decent restaurants out there. Maybe we'll see. Your boy hasn't driven Uber in 2 weeks, and so my money is not where I want it to be. But such is life. I'll get it together. King Nip says that welcome bonus intro did it for me. Yeah, I mean that's the purpose of the welcome bonuses, man, is to entice people. And it's pretty interesting. I wonder what percentage of people apply for credit cards that have sign up offers and cannot meet the offer or don't meet the offer. Like that's bananas. I feel like if you're signing up for the card and it has a nice sign up offer and you understand how that works, you should meet the sign up offer. You shouldn't even apply for the card unless you know you're going to meet the sign up offer. I mean, but that's just my 2 cents. That is just my 2 cents. King Nip says that I can't get the intro. So I said, nah, I'm good. I ain't signing up without no sign up bonus. That makes sense, bro. You definitely don't want to sign up for the card without the sign up bonus. Points Blank Travis says, yes, D, you get priority pass with Amex Platinum. Thank you, sir, for verifying that for me. I know that I got it, but like I said, I haven't really been studying the American Express Platinum card, especially since that $6.95 is just super duper unappealing. When it comes to cards that have annual fees, if you're nonchalant about things, you're probably not going to do all the things that you need to do to offset the annual fee. So unless you're convincing yourself, I'm just going to pay $700 to have access to the Amex Centurion Lounge and some of these other VIP lounges that American Express offers and some of the other benefits that American Express Platinum Card offers, if you can't justify that $700, what I'm saying? And it's 700 real dollars, right? Like, it's 700 real dollars. Like, you're going to get the card and you're going to have to pay $700. So, I feel like the average person is not willing to do that. There's other ways you can spend $700. Anita, thank you so much for stopping by. She says, hey, hi, Dwayne. Points Blank says you don't get to go to the Priority Pass restaurants, but the lounges are still applicable. Awesome, sir. Anita says, coming close to my 91 days, but may have to try my luck with Chase Flex first. I would, and as a matter of fact, don't worry about the 91 days. Just wait 4 months. But I would definitely go for Chase. I mean, that Chase Flex, Freedom Flex is a very, 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 very good offer right now. Andre says, I got the Capital One Venture card and it pulled all 3 bureaus first from Experian. Yes, sir, that is correct. Capital One, that's what they do. They pull from all the bureaus. I don't know why, but that's what they do. King Nip says, that's good. Atlanta treated you well. Yes, sir. I can't say that I did anything insanely Atlanta, but that's just like me. Unless somebody was grabbing me by the hand and dragging me for these experiences, it probably wouldn't happen just because that's how I am. And especially if it's not free. Your boy loves free. You know what I mean? Everything costs money. It's almost like nothing's free, right? So there's that. But I definitely had a good time. He said, how's that Uber money down there in Atlanta? I didn't get to find out. Man, I was really pissed about it. I didn't get to find out. I was not able to do Uber rides. I was only eligible to do Uber deliveries. And I did a Chick-fil-A delivery, which was basically a Uber Eats, and I wasn't feeling it. The only reason I didn't cancel it is because I'm very OCD. I have an acceptance rate of 100%. That means I accept all the rides, and apparently that one delivery, Uber Eats, and I have 0% cancellation. So I accept all, and I have canceled none. I'm very OCD about that. So of course, your boy didn't cancel. So I didn't cancel. I did that one delivery, and I was like, nah, I'm good. Maximilian says, Priority Pass gets you into Delta Lounge with the Platinum card, but you must be flying Delta. Well, that's easy. You definitely shouldn't be kicking it in the Delta Lounge, even though I guess people, will do that. I know, like for me, tomorrow I'm flying Delta, and I think I'm in Terminal A in Houston, but the Centurion Lounge is in Terminal D. So I got to get on our little Skyway, I don't know, our little thing that takes me from terminal to terminal, which I've taken before, so I'll definitely get on that. Points Blank Travel says, yeah, the Amex Platinum annual fee is due now. I'm thinking about doing a retention call on my live stream. There you go. I just have to make sure the sound will be clear for everyone in the stream. Now, that's pretty dope, man. That's a good idea. And Smith says, I just got an increase on my green rewards card. Can I do a product change? Was that a hard pull? Do I need to wait to apply for another card? I don't think it's a hard pull. American Express doesn't do hard pulls, really, right? It's a soft inquiry after your very first initial credit card or card with American Express. Everything else should be a soft pull. King Nip says, if I can't meet the offer, I ain't signing up. These are facts. A $4,000 increase. Congratulations, man. That is freaking dope. King Nip says, with that $695 annual fee, are you gonna cancel it, the Amex Platinum? I will be thinking long and hard about it. I think I'm paying like $1,300 in annual fees right now, and I don't even maximize them like that. I went from hating credit cards with annual fees to paying $1,300 in annual fees. Now, of course, there are other people out there paying more than me. And, the annual fees make sense if you're maxing out the cards, you're maxing out the perks. It just absolutely makes sense. So I don't know. I mean, $695 plus my $250 for the Amex Gold, plus my $250 for the Delta Platinum, plus my $95 or $99 for the Delta Gold, plus my $95 for my Marriott Bonvoy card, plus my $49 for my flagship card. I think that's it for the annual fees. I'm sure there's probably somebody else in there that I miss. But nah, man, I'm good. I'm good on annual fees. I'm trying to log into my Amex account to see if I missed any cards. So I got the Gold, the Platinum, the Bonvoy has an annual fee. The Gold and Platinum Delta has an annual fee. So that's 5 cards with American Express that has an annual fee. And then the one with Navy Federal for $50. Yeah, I definitely got a bunch of annual fees. So I don't know. I'm not really in a hurry to do that. You know what I'm saying? That's not my cup of tea. Let's see. Sorry. Alrighty, get back in this comment section here. Maximilian says the $695 fee doesn't kick in until 2021 if you already have the card. Yeah, that's what I was saying, right? So that's kind of good for me. I'm going to enjoy it. Devin says the Delta Club, Centurion Lounge, Companion Certificate, and Upgrade Priority is on the Delta Reserve. Awesome. Devin, thank you so much, my brother. Devin must have gotten on there and went, yo, that's awesome. So that's another card that you could get other than the Platinum card, right? The Platinum charge card from American Express. You can get the Delta Reserve, which the annual fee is $550 for that particular card, and you get those benefits. I mean, that's actually really good. The Delta Club, the Centurion Lounge, the Companion Certificate upgrade, and the Priority upgrade priority is freaking awesome. That's dope. I mean, I think that's pretty good. Eric, what's going on, says, I loved Atlanta 5 years ago. You moved to Atlanta 5 years ago. And how do you like it, man? I mean, clearly you like it. You're still there, I guess. Andre says, I used the Amex Express Lounge in Sweden and Hong Kong, Mexico. Awesome. That is freaking awesome. I bet that was really cool to kind of see the Centurion Lounges in those different countries, man. That's awesome. Jason, what's going on, bro? It's a pleasure to see you. Jason says, hey, everyone. Hope all is good. Points Blank says, D, you don't have to have your Priority Pass card when you fly with Delta to get into the Delta clubs. All you need to do is show your Platinum card and boarding pass. Well, I definitely had all of it. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, I got my Priority Pass. I got the app, so I would just use the app, right? And they'd scan that. But I definitely have all my cards because that's how I roll. I don't leave home without them. Anita says, wow, lots of annual fee. Better keep flagship. Yeah, flagship annual fee is not bad. Devin says US Bank didn't do hard pulls for a credit line increase. Online, I tried 3 of my 5 credit cards with them and got denied on all of them. Wow. Well, that's good they didn't do a hard pull, though. That would have absolutely sucked. Listen, guys, if you have any questions, please slap them in the comment section. Like I said, this live stream is for me to be here and answer you guys' question. There is going to be a members only live stream at 9 p.m. Central. So once again, if you have any questions, please ask them right now, as I will try my best to answer your questions. If not, I'm probably going to run in the kitchen and whip up some eggs or something that doesn't have a lot of carbs or any carbs in it before my 9 o'clock live stream, or I'll do it after the 9 o'clock live stream. But if you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask right now. It's kind of funny because I'm going to watch my trash TV when I'm done with all my YouTube business. I'm going to watch my trash TV, which is Love and Hip Hop. I think it's Love and Hip Hop Atlanta too. You know what I mean? It's on right now, Mondays right now. You know, I'm supporting Atlanta. That's funny. Eric says, I'm driving to work. Love it. It's an upgrade from my hometown of Natchitoches, Louisiana. Dude, don't have me butcher that place. Someplace in Louisiana. I mean, yeah, it's an upgrade, but boy, I guess if you have a job in Atlanta, which you do, then, you know, maybe the inflation between where you are, small town Louisiana, and Atlanta, you know, I guess that job in ATL is working out because I'm sure you're getting compensated pretty nicely versus if you lived in your small town in Louisiana. So that's pretty cool. Thanks for sharing that, bro. Maximilian says, I've been in Atlanta since 1996. It ain't what it used to be. Crime is getting bad here. Yeah, I'm sure that is the case. Yeah, I guess I can see that. I mean, it's weird for me because I'm an outsider. So like, seeing certain things, I feel like the place should be a certain way, but I'm just going off of what I'm used to in Houston, right? But I definitely could see that. 1996 is when I graduated high school, so that's pretty dope. Anita says, does Navy Federal offer any bonus for business checking? I don't think so. I don't think that they do, but of course you can jump on the website. You can actually call them up to and ask, but I don't think that they do. All right, so listen, guys, I'm going to wrap this stream on up. If you are a channel member, I'd love to have you on the members only live stream at 9 p.m. Central Time. If you're not a channel member and you want to consider becoming a channel member, you can do so by clicking on below the video, the bottom right. It should say like members or join. It should say the word join. You can become a channel member there and have access to the channel members only live stream. ET3 says, any thoughts on venturing out of credit card content? Sure, ET3. Do you have a YouTube channel? Are you making videos on YouTube about anything for that matter? I do have other channels, one of which I'm not currently actively doing videos, but I do have another channel talking about the stock market. This YouTube thing and making videos on the outside may seem very easy, and some people make it look very easy, but it's not. YouTube is very much a job. You know, granted, you're making videos, right? So I guess it's easier than some job that requires physical labor, but to do YouTube and do it well requires energy. So nah, I'm good. You know, this channel, and the reason why I named it How to Build Credit TV is because, you know, I'm specifically kind of, you know, carving out my little pie, right? My pie is How to Build Credit TV. So we talk about like from how to build credit, you know, kind of all the way up, you know, nothing fancy. Like I'm not talking about the, you know, the black card from American Express because there's no need to. Like I'm never going to have that card, and the average person won't either. So there's that. Points Blank says, looking forward to the members only live. Yes, sir, man. I'll be there, my bro. All right, you guys. Points Blank says, being a YouTuber is a beast. That is correct. Once again, a lot of people make it look easy. You know what I'm saying? If you know, it depends on if you are into quality or not. You know, I mean, I could be shoveling out a lot of videos, you know, talking about the smallest of things, but I'm just not interested. There probably was a time that I may have done that, and there probably will be a time in the future, but right now I'm chilling. Points Blank says, I totally agree, D. It's like having 2 jobs at a time. For me, it's like I have like 3 jobs. I have this channel, the other channel, I have Uber. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot. And then I have myself and my weight loss journey. That's another job within itself also. That's funny. I talk a lot about weight loss journey, but I talk about weight loss because, for me specifically, being a smaller weight is being more healthy. So that's why I talk about it. Anyway, you guys, that is it. I'm going to wrap it on up. Thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, my name is Dwayne with How to Build Credit TV, and I approve this video. I'll see you in the next video. Until next time, take care and be blessed. Peace. Have a great week, you guys. I'll see you later. Peace.